Okay, I have a Ring Pro and the battery died. It lasted about, I think, 10 months. And so I don't want one that has to rely on the battery inside. So I'm going to remove this and I'm going to replace it with this. This is a Ring wired. But as you can see, it's a little shorter. It doesn't quite line up, but I've got an idea how to mount it. I'm going to use this plate. It's an angled plate. So what I've done is just taken this plate and flipped it upside down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this on here. I'm going to drill tiny little holes for the mounting screws, which go through there. And I'm going to mount it like that. And the one thing, it can't lay flush because of the screws. So I'm going to find some kind of little rubber seal to put around here. And that's how I'm going to mount it. It'll be pretty simple. Here we go. Besides the screws sticking out, and I need some kind of seal because it can't be flush. It can't be flush because of the screws are going to be at an angle. But I have these two mounting holes, see, here and here, and there's no mounting holes on here, so I'm going to have to drill the mounting holes for these screws. So when you do that in plastic, if you drill the holes too small, the plastic will crack. If you drill them too big, then the screw doesn't have anything to bite into. So it's lining up the drill you're going to use. It's got to be the perfect size. So I'm going to center this by eye, and I'll drill one hole in. Then I'll put the screw in to hold it. Then I'll drill the other one. Then I'll know I'm dead on. Make sense? Make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. So right about there. Don't want to go into my table. A little tight, but not too tight. I'll work it a little bit. I don't want it to be loose, but you don't want it to crack the plastic. So this is, got to be careful about selection, because once you go too big, you're done. So you could always test this on a different piece of plastic that didn't matter, but this works good. So get the screw out of here. Yeah, it's a little tight. Now what I can do is put the screw in, put it in the hole. Don't have to tighten it much. Okay, there's the screw. I can see it sticking out there. I'll just get it straight. Don't make it crooked. It looks like I'm off to the side a little bit, but that doesn't matter. As long as it's... Okay, that looks pretty good. So... I don't have to go through like this. I can just make my little mark and then put the hole in. And don't drill through your hand. That's frowned upon. Now it's a little tight, so I might just work the hole a little bit. Not too much though. Okay, I found this foam and I don't think it's going to take the sun very good, but it'll be behind here, so it shouldn't really matter. So I'm just, and it looks like it's just about the right size too. So I'm gonna, what I'll do is it's not, I'll separate it. Okay, these ended up being too short once I put my little filler in. And I got the screws in there so the screws won't fall out. So now I'm going to go stick this on and hopefully we're done. Sometimes when you're doing projects, you got to rethink them as you go. Okay, I got the wires hooked back up. She should go right on. Okay, now it's on. We could put the cover on, but I'm going to go through the steps to program it first. So there you have it. Using the old larger Ring Pro, you can hook up a ring wired if you just take your time. So that's all there is to it.